The Grand Rapids Sport and Social Club welcomes you to the most exciting social club in Michigan. Now get ready and hold on to your knee-high socks because you just bought yourself a ticket to the best fun you could possibly have without getting arrested. That's right, you're going to make friends by the hundreds, play co-ed sports like champions while eating and drinking like royalty. Yes! Now welcome to the orientation. So here are some basic rules to follow while playing with the Sport and Social Club. First off, this is not your hit 'em hard, draw blood, go all crazy, in your face sports league! No, we emphasize more the social aspect of our club. So if you're watching this video with other players, take a second to look around at the other players sitting beside you, in front and behind you, give them a little wink and a smile, because we're all here to make friends and have a great time. Now we do not tolerate any name calling, swearing, trash talk, yo mama jokes, or potty mouths. And if we catch this, you can be sure that you'll get yourself kicked out of here, but only after we call your mom. Hey, we gotta keep the peace and protect all those non-swearing virgins' ears from such unholy filthiness. Just remember, social comes first, before all of your competitive, blood-drawing traits. Got it? Good. The website is the key to all your questions. We are constantly adding more and more cool functions to the site to make it easier for you to navigate and manage your teams. Please spend some time getting acclimated with the site as it will offer you updates on your game schedule, field location and layout, team rankings, new downloadable pictures and videos, and of course, all of our bar specials. You even get a nifty team page where you can see all your teammates and even use the messaging wall to communicate with them. From our website, you can also follow the links to like us on our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Now, why do this? Well, we do like the idea of us looking popular with a crap load of hot friends, but more importantly, we need to communicate some important stuff to you sometimes. So find us, like us, follow us, and enjoy playing with us. Don't worry, we won't bother you with those personal what I ate for breakfast or I had the biggest booger updates. We'll just keep it to the important club stuff. Regarding the weather, Michigan pretty much sucks with the ability to predict what's going to happen next. So we'll do our best to let you know what's going to happen once we figure it out ourselves. So please be patient. No need to call or text us as we will let you know once we cancel a game. We'll post it on Facebook and Twitter, email everybody, and possibly even call the captains. In the event of a rainout, we will attempt to make up the game by adding it to the end of the season, but only if we have the room and ability to do so. Captains. Your captain is taking on the great responsibility to lead your team into victory or defeat. Regardless, it is still a big job because they are the ones to ensure that you are there on time, staying social in attitude and tone, and a bunch of other stuff like recording the final scores online, passing on news and updates to you, your crying shoulder at the bar, making sure you know all the rules, organizing Flip Cup at the bar, we didn't just say that, not losing your clipboard, and making sure you get across the street safely. I think you get the picture. Game shirts. You must wear your game shirt to play and get the drink specials. That's pretty much it. There are no exceptions. Anyone out of uniform will be kicked out, so treat your shirt like an old blankie. Love it, keep it safe, as it's your gateway to the fun times in this club. What about subs? Oh yeah, the sub. If one of your players cannot make a game, as if they had anything else better to do, you can arrange to have a sub, otherwise known as a substitute, to replace your missing player for that game. Your sub does not wear our game shirt, but instead must just check in with the club official before the start of the game. They'll get a wristband. If they don't, they'll only delay your game some more, so be sure to have them check in on time. Regarding other attire, cleats are okay, but must be a part of the shoe. No screw-ons or metal cleats, please. No black marking soles on your tennis shoes on inside courts. And if you happen to be wearing pockets, you are on your own, buddy, as it could rip. It's also advised not to wear your jewelry as it could break, or even worse, it could hurt you. Okay, now that you're nice and relaxed and slightly intoxicated, let's get into the nuts and bolts of the game. Before each game, be sure to stretch out. No, not the wimpy grandma stretching you see on afternoon TV, but more like a pro sports star. Now, if you don't stretch, you will more than likely pull something, because remember, you're not 16 years old anymore, and you probably drink more beer than exercise. Hey, it's not a bad thing, I'm just saying. Stretch out. Refs. Each team will donate one player to be a ref for the game. It's a lot more social and organic if the team refs themselves, plus it gives someone sitting out something to do. Refs can trade off and on during a game, but only in between innings, possession changes, and/or matches. Remember to be loud with your calls, otherwise no one's going to hear ya. You know, that's basic knowledge. Hey captains, please ensure that your entire team understands the rules thoroughly so that they can effectively ref and play. Cheers! After you've stretched out like a true champion, your captain's going to go and retrieve some bundle of flag football belts from one of our staff members. Now you get 10 flag belts tied together on a rope. So after the game, make sure we get them back the same way. The flags are back on the belts and they're bound together again with the rope. That helps us out a lot. If a flag belt breaks, please let us know as soon as possible so we can replace it before the next game. Regarding footballs, please also return those to a club staff member when you return your flag belts. Because we only have enough to play with, we have to take good care of these babies. Now teams can earn 2 first down during an offensive play. Now one way is just making 2 completions from a legal forward pass for a first down. The second way of getting a first down is just by crossing the midfield line. If you happen to do both during the same play, yes, you essentially combine both of your first down opportunities, but hey, look on the bright side. At least you're more than halfway to your goal. Now regarding timeouts, when a timeout is called, the ref is going to keep track of the timeout via their old-fashioned grandpa pocket watch, or I guess they could use a cell phone. And regarding penalties, penalties can take away yards, and that's exactly what they do. And what determines a yard? It's a simple, normal pace. Regarding dead balls, once the ball touches the ground at any point, it becomes dead. Yes, this includes fumbles too. Now we have some great Coed rules for you as well. It kind of helps to endorse the Coedness of the game. That's our new word, we'll go with it. The first one is called open versus closed play. Now each drive will begin with the play being open. Now during the offensive team's possession, once a guy throws it to another guy for positive yardage, the next play becomes closed, meaning the next time you throw the ball for positive yardage, a woman needs to be included. Either she's the quarterback or she's the receiver. Obviously, if a female player decides to run the ball for a running play, the play does remain closed until a female has something to do with the forward pass. Once she does, the play becomes open again. The second Coed rule is if a female player scores a touchdown or is the quarterback that throws the pass for the touchdown, your score is now 9 points rather than 6. And lastly, only females can run the ball. Men can't. Sorry. Now remember, there is no touching involved at the games anyway, and this means no tackling, clipping, blocking, stiff-arming, kung-fuing, or fondling. This is a non-contact sport, so please, if you would leave the fondling for the bedroom and the combat fighting for Chuck Norris, we should be good to go. Remember, no blitzing. Here's the rushing rule. There will be a 5 Mississippi rush delay that will be counted out loud audibly by the defensive player attempting to rush, simultaneously counting with their hands and fingers held high above their head, visible by all. And last but not least, please wear your flag belt correctly. You must wear the flag belt on the outside of your clothes and not have your shirt come down and cover the flags. Also, you cannot guard the flag belt by swiping your hand to block someone from grabbing it. Okay, that's it for the rules. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask us or your captain. Good luck with your first game, cheers to a great season, and thanks so much for playing in the Grand Rapids Sport and Social Club.